Uncovering Female Narcs back, and we're going to get into some older clips. This is going to be Rose when she was in Vegas drinking, and I just want to post this one because this channel she created was because she wanted a channel that was actually her. So this is actually her right now in all these scenes, okay? Let's get into it.
She said get her in the show. What? Pure entertainment.
I'm married, but we're living life. Cheers. Rich nigga, 8 figures, that's my type. Ain't it, Tiara? That's our type. Shit. Where the money at? Where the white niggas at? Where's the money? Oh yeah, don't post it. Yeah. Everybody go unsubscribe. They really are. They be so mad.
To be able to get on video on these platforms and say in a joking way, Rich, that's my type. It's like, why get on live and then say, oh, Brett isn't that? Contradicting. Narcissists always contradict themselves. They never make any clear sense, and she makes no sense.
Oh, she's so weak. I knew she was a user hoe. She's just using Brett for his money. That's what they say. Oh, so cute.
Sad part is she actually has a lot of followers that don't believe that or think that defend her. But by her saying this, it's like you guys have to catch on to what she thinks of her audience. It's enough of what her audience thinks of her. She always talks about the mental capacity of her audience, the way they think of her. Like, start hopping onto that and paying attention to that, guys.
She's so cute. Not the videographer. She has a YouTube. Ooh. Period. The body is giving everything. Ooh. And her nail white. And my.
It's kind of crazy that these are the moments that she does put on her platform. I understand when people say, oh, well, you never know what things are like off camera. Maybe she should start thinking about posting those things that happen off camera, because what she's posting on camera is not given. So if she's anything better than what she is here, she definitely needs to think about posting those behind the camera stories if they're better. So we're going to get into this clip of Rayce, and he's going to be hitting her.
What the heck?
Now listen, again, out of all things that she showed on camera, these are the moments that she catches. He's not being loving. He's not being like hugging and kissing. And kids that come from loving homes display those type of behaviors. I'm not sure if Brett is actually being abusive towards her behind camera, where he's seeing the hitting so much. But this little one right here is always hitting. He's always caught on camera hitting, messing with the older boys, hitting on his mom. Never really Brett. So maybe that's the thing. Maybe Brett is scary for him, so he doesn't. And at his age, yes, it is very concerning for him to walk up to his mom and begin swinging. Okay? When children walk up to their mom, they give them hugs. They're loving towards them. Why? Because the mom is the caregiver. They're the cushion of the family. Those that have taken any kind of CHD classes, you know what I mean when I say at this age, this is so wrong. Look at the look in his eyes. It's like you can tell that this child has been exposed to abuse. Look at that. You know, I've been around children in his age, and the ones that display these type of behaviors are the ones that have seen it. And based on their household, there's not many people that come and go. So it's not like he's seen an uncle do this. It's not like he's seen a cousin do this. He's seen abuse between his mother and his father. And unfortunately, the way that this is depicted, Brett might be really pounding on her behind closed doors. It was very important that I posted this one because I'm starting to see Brett as a different person. After being tagged in a few of lives and just being a supporter once before and seeing his energy on camera, he's definitely not giving his full self because he knows that his full self isn't a good man entirely. I wouldn't say he's just a monster. We don't know them. However, we can only base off of what we see, and by the children's actions, Rose's actions, even his, they're all pointing to a very, very trauma-filled home. It's very sad. It's only going to be so long before someone out there in Hawaii catches something or hears something and it starts to be reports made. As you can see by the comment that I have highlighted, someone's already seen them out there and it's already given circus out there in Hawaii. I'm not sure if they know the standards and the different things about Hawaii and the people that actually live there and are from there. However, for her to throw a family out there that's highly toxic, children that obviously need help and they need their family and they need familiar surroundings, she uplifted them and sent them right down a plummeting hill. And unfortunately, the thing is that the children are going to take the worst backlash of it all. Other commenters mentioned the weight loss, and I paid attention to that. If you go back to some other videos and go to these Hawaii videos, yes, the older three boys have definitely lost weight. There's definitely a significant difference between what they were in Hawaii and what they are now. Even in the looks in their eyes. If you pay attention to those four boys, you will see what I mean. Last but not least, I'm going to put in the clip where Brett is catering to her due to postpartum, trying to give off this look as if he's a husband that's just catering and loving and caring. I'm going to go ahead and add that in.
Chill out, boy. You want to go back home or you want to live in Hawaii?
And it's a lot. She looks good, so you don't notice. It's a lot. It's a lot on her. It doesn't stop when a woman gives birth. This is just a new chapter. We got to make sure she pours into herself. Good morning, baby.
We get it. This is content that's given a husband that's catering to his wife and child's mother after birth. The issue is that it's staged, and not only we all get content is staged. Content can be made to do exactly what it's meant to do. However, to go on live versus these videos she's making and completely attack her subscribers and audience as well as her own husband, you have to start having discernment at some point and say, okay, you know what, this isn't what I want to support. And I'm going to end this video by pretty much saying this whole thing is, if she's going to use her platform to fool people, a platform can be used to bring light to that. Okay? Just as you guys say, oh, well, it's a hater thing to do, to make a page or platform based on somebody's wrongdoings. It's the same way you can say it's bad to make a page and put your own children and husband down on it. Same thing. The only difference is now she's the topic of discussion. And listen, those same supporters that are diehard Rose fans, Queen of Queen fans, you guys have to pay attention to how she even talks to her own audience, how she speaks to you in those videos, okay? Have you ever felt encouraged by her? Have you ever felt enlightened by her? Have you ever felt empowered, or that you can take what she put out and go change the world, make it better, do something productive with yourself? No. Usually at the end of those lives, you feel like you're less than. You feel like you may not be smarter than or smart enough. Trust and believe, the transfer of energies is real. Everything that she feels, she gets on lives and she projects it to channel all that energy off onto her audience. That way it makes what she feels null and void. That's the purpose of these channels, or at least mine, is to educate people on different types of narcissistic women. And I'm out.